I think one pro of zero tolerance policies is that it's really reflective of real life. So children learn that some things are just completely unacceptable, such as weapons or bullying in school or just in life in general. So I think that showing them at a young age that it's not acceptable, that they'll carry this out throughout the rest of their life. And it also models behavior for other students. So if one student is suspended for bringing a weapon to school or bullying someone, then they know that the school is taking it very seriously and that there's a zero tolerance policy for it. And it also creates a safe environment for children, which I think can take some relief off of parents because it shows that no matter the situation, that this weapon or bullying or whatever other policies they have for their zero tolerance, it's not acceptable. So I think it can create some relief for the parents knowing that the school it has a zero tolerance policy. I also think that having this policy gets rid of some confusion um, for what is acceptable versus what is not for parents and children. So they know what is considered, so they don't question what is considered a weapon or what is considered bullying. They just know that if you're questioning it, that it's not acceptable. That you can automatically assume that the school is has a zero tolerance policy, so you shouldn't bother bringing anything to school or doing anything that could possibly get you in trouble because the school just will not tolerate it. One con I think that comes with the zero tolerance policy is that it can be confusing for young children. For example, John was kind of being imaginative and just using his imagination with what he could possibly be when he was older, and his mom sent him to school in a costume. So he is thinking this as a positive experience because he's using his imagination pretending to be a fireman. But the school didn't see it as a positive situation because of the pretend weapon in the costume. So I think it can kind of be confusing for the child when he's using his imagination and the school in a way punishes him for it. So I think if there is a policy like this, then children should be aware of it, parents should be aware of it, and children should be educated about what they did wrong instead of just scolding them for it. For example, in the virtual child program, it always gives you the option to scold your child for something that they did wrong or to explain what they did wrong and have a conversation about it. So I think if schools are going to have this zero tolerance policies, that children should be educated and have a conversation about why there are these policies and exactly what they did wrong so they don't have a negative reflection of their school for punishing them for something they didn't realize they were doing wrong. In addition, I don't agree with the suspension for a zero tolerance policy because it's making children miss out on school, and it also could show that if a child wants to miss a day of school, all they have to do is misbehave in some way. So I think that children overall should be educated and parents should be educated so the zero tolerance can be effective.